Okay. That should be better. It's because the bitrate was set too high. Or sorry, it was set to 4K because I made the YouTube video. There we go. Yeah, because the bitrate set unstable. There we go. Okay, let me mute it. Where am I hearing myself now? There. Yeah. Okay. So now it's working. Oh, I hate how it restarted it. Okay. Should be fine now though. Yeah, excellent bitrate. Okay. I don't know if it's my computer. It's not the internet. Like, why is stuff just not loading? Like, Twitch just is refusing to load. Is it Twitch? Page unresponsive. Okay, exit page. It must just be a Twitch thing. Okay, whatever. It should sort itself out. We got orders to pack here. We actually have almost every single comic listed. We're very close. We're actually really close. We look at this. So we did buy 444 comics, but I did list a few of them as lots. Just because, like, for this one, we have the Tarzan 1 through 29. So, like, this is insane. So it just made sense for me to go ahead and do this. Someone's gonna get a little bit of a better deal, and I'm gonna be able to offload 29 comics in one order, which is gonna be great. So hopefully these bundles do well. I don't want to do a ton of them. Like, I could have done it for Howard Duck, because I think there's I don't know. I was missing like 4 issues or something out of the whole Howard Duck series, but I was like, it's not worth it. Some of them are worth like a good amount of money. Like, I mean, $12 is pretty damn good for a Howard the Duck comic. And then a lot of them are just $4.99. This one was $12.99, and one of the Howard Duck ones already sold, which is great. So that would have been, one that we wouldn't have sold by itself, right? And this was a more expensive one. So, oh, sorry, wait, no, it's just because it's in the state. Their total came to $14.10. Yeah, so it sold for $5.99. It was one of the cheaper ones, but it was one of the ones that were in like phenomenal condition. This was very fine. So this one was in really good shape. So that's awesome. So we'll pack that one up. And then, yeah, we got movies. We just got a little bit of everything, which is awesome. Super happy about that. Yeah, OG Xbox games. So, I mean, let's get packing. Let's go and sort by total. I already scheduled Canada Post to come pick up. I'm not sure how long today's stream is going to be. But we need to get all these orders packed up for tomorrow. So let's start off with this. Wait, this one's going to the States, maybe? I just want to see. I know we got quite a few weird ones. We have an order to... Yeah, this one's just going to the States. An order's going to Serbia. We sold a Yu-Gi-Oh card to Serbia, which is just crazy. But Resident Evil sold for $24.72. We are packing up all of the weekend orders, and the most expensive one was for the Nintendo Dude. Probably should have found it. Do I even have it down here? No, I feel like we just listed it, didn't we? Hold up. Resident Evil for the Wii. Oh, it's right here, dude. I'm so blind. Oh my god. We are packing up all of the weekend orders and to start it off, we have Resident Evil for the Nintendo Wii. This order is going to the States and just sold for $29. Listed 164 Pokemon cards yesterday and today. Dude, hell yeah. You're just doing like stock photos, right? You're not scanning them? Spyro the Dragon. Sold for $20. Next up, for the original PlayStation, we have Spyro the Dragon. This one just sold for $24, and we are going to go and throw it in a new jewel case here. We got a bunch of these for free, so I'm going to go ahead and include this for free to the buyer. Photos from other people's listings? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was doing at the beginning as well. I scanned them all now, but at the beginning, yeah, I was just using their photos. We're gonna listing $3,000. The 3,000 Pokemon card purchase, nice. Yeah, do the more expensive stuff first, obviously. Yeah, that's awesome. Jurassic World and Jurassic Park. What, Jurassic? Got a slipcover. Streaming long? I don't think it's gonna be long tonight. I think me and Mom are watching we're having a movie night. My sisters are out at work, so I think we're having a movie night. I wanted to go and get all these orders packed up though. So I don't think today's gonna be long, but tomorrow we'll be wrapping up all the comics. So tomorrow I'll probably do it. I'm gonna do another stream. But yeah, today might not be that long. Kingdom, and we have Jurassic Park 3. You paid $14 for both of these. We'll put Extend to bed later then. Sounds good, dude. We'll I mean, I may still be on here, I may not, we'll see. But yeah, we'll probably just see you tomorrow. Another typical rig stream, don't care about his viewers. Yeah, I guess you can kind of say that. Dude, look at the... Look at this. And for some reason, it was like still... Oh, wrong one. It was still growing. Like, typically the videos... Like, look at this spike, dude. 327 more than usual for this, like, time period. For only being live for... When did I come out? Yesterday at 10 a.m., like 20 some hours. It's 327 more views than usual. 33 more watch hours. Like, these are the kind of watch hours that if like a YouTube short does well, this is how many watch hours they get. But for a video, that's pretty rare. Like if we look, damn, a YouTube short hasn't blown up in a little while. Like if a YouTube short gets like a few thousand views, like I mean this is only 1,400. Yeah, I guess it got 9. So the video is doing actually really well. Working with a distributor in Japan to get sealed Japanese Pokemon booster boxes. Dude, what are the margins like on those? Like, I mean, Japanese or, North American, whatever, but like buying from a retailer like that and paying, 13% fees and paying, advertising, like, are the margins still decent, or does it get eaten up a lot? Because, like, I mean, that was the same with a lot of the wholesalers and distributors that I reached out to for all the video games. Like, some of them were a decent amount off, but it's like after 13.5% eBay fees plus advertising plus shipping to me, like, all that is just, it was just too much. There wasn't enough profit to be made. Sega GT sold for 15. The original Xbox here, we have Sega GT 2002. We've had this game for a very long time. It's going to the States and just sold for $15. A lot cheaper in Japan and higher quality, especially the 151 set. Nice. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon's just massive. It's insane. Like, selling sealed booster box, like, I'm sure you're gonna have no problem moving inventory like that. Howard the Duck number 320. What did it sell for? $15.33. Comic book sale here today is Howard the Duck issue number 6. This one is in really, really good shape and sold in less than a few listings. Boom. This one is number 74, sold for 13. The next comic book here is also going to the States. The buyer paid $13, but this one is in not very good shape. You guys can see there. I think I graded this one a 2 or a 3 out of 10. Boom. Thelma and Louise DVD sold for 10. Okay, let me find this one. Bucks there, and then the Yu-Gi-Oh card. How much did the buyer pay for shipping for the Yu-Gi-Oh card? And then let me see. It's crazy, dude. Like, as much crap as I give Canada Post, it allows me to do or to sell things like this for dirt cheap as well. Like, their shipping on packages is really expensive, and I know the letter mail is getting up there as well, but we're gonna look at this. I'm sending this card all the way to Serbia. Excuse me, I couldn't even point to that country on the map, but Serbia for a Yu-Gi-Oh card. We're gonna go international letter post standard. Data deposit doesn't really matter. We'll say tomorrow. 30 grams. It is only going to cost me $3.76 to ship this card all the way to Serbia. So the US and Canada have different rates, but any other country, like I could be shipping into Mexico and it'd be $3.76. Going all the way over to Serbia is the exact same amount, which is amazing. So the buyer paid $3.49. So we actually might not make a lot of money on this one. Just because I sent him an offer for 20% less. It was 10% sale, then 20% or another 10% offer. And this is like the cheapest card that I sell, which is $1.99. So he got a pretty good deal. Like I'm gonna make a little bit, but not as much as if it would have sold in Canada or the States. But yeah, this Yu-Gi-Oh card sold for $5.28. It is number 18. Today is DNA Surgery. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and this one is going all the way over to Serbia, and shipping is only $3.79. Hey.
Now following.
Oh, chat isn't working? Okay, good call, thank you. I had to restart the stream, so I had to redo that. There we go. Sorry. Thank you for the follow, though. Appreciate it. You can hop back over to YouTube if you want, or you can stay on Twitch. Stay here, don't matter. There's gonna be ads on. I don't know if there's ads on YouTube. Is there? There's gonna be ads on Twitch though. So if you want to go back, I understand. Yeah, YouTube delay is insane. There's like no delay on Twitch. I think. I don't know if there's a way for me to change that. I know there's a bigger delay on YouTube, but I think I can make it a little bit shorter. I'm not entirely sure though. And then the last one, we sold a stylus for $3.01. Here is yet another Wii U stylus, which just sold for $3. These have been doing way better than I thought, and I cannot wait to go get styluses for more consoles. I want to get for the DS, the 3DS, all of those other consoles, because these are doing quite well. The margins aren't amazing. I mean, I'm doubling my money, but doubling is like 70 cents. So I gotta sell a lot of these to make a decent amount of money. Should be all of them now. Let's plug my phone in. What about that pickup today? She didn't even say Wii Sports was sealed. Oh, that one's sealed? Oh, I didn't even realize it was sealed. I saw you posted the case, but I didn't realize it was sealed. Oh, hell yeah. And this is like the what is it called? Like for GameCube, it's the Player's Choice, whatever. But it's this like Nintendo Selects or something? Like it's the different version. Is it worth more than the regular Wii Sports, or is it the same? $55 sealed. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, let's do that. That's fine. This open now. And let's start going through it. Let's do this one here first. This is just the stylus. We're gonna go mark as shipped. These are actually doing way better than I thought, to be honest. We have sold quite a few of these. The margins, I mean, we're pretty much doubling our money. Now, doubling is like 70 cents profit or something, so it's not a lot. But we've sold quite a few. How many have we sold now? Does it show? I mean, we've sold 4 of them already, which feels pretty good. I mean, they're doing way better than the cases. Now, maybe that's because these are a lot cheaper than the cases. I'm not 100% sure. But just in terms of like amount sold, this is better. We've still made more profit on the cases for sure, even though we've only got 1 order for the cases, but PDF print, download, shipping labels, save, print, thermal printer. Okay. Money is money? Yeah. No, and it's I mean, I paid like next to nothing for them. I'm really excited because next time I order, like this was kind of a tester. Next time I order, I'm going to order a bunch of different, this is only for the Wii U. So they had like a variety pack where you got for like the DS, the 3DS, and then like 2 other consoles. You got 40 styluses, 10 for each console. And yeah, they come out to like 60 cents each or something. If anything, it's farming feedback, yeah. So one thing that's a little, not scary, I guess, but could be troublesome is like, this thing weighs nothing. Obviously, it's literally just a stylus in there, and I just ship it like this. Like, I mean, it's not like it's gonna get damaged. It's not like it's a plastic pen. So technically, the way I'm shipping it, it has to fit through here, and it doesn't. It gets stuck. Like, it's just ever so, like, dude, it's literally just a plastic pen. So far, I've gotten away with it. Because they just have everything like set out for pickup. Like, I'm sure they're not weighing it. I'm sure they're not. I mean, if they weighed, it's like way under. But they're not measuring it. I'm not taking it and handing it to them. And it's not like this would throw anyone off. Like, honestly, if they pick it up, they probably think there's nothing in here, right? Or if maybe they think it's like money or like a flat piece of paper or something like that. But like, really, they ain't measuring this, so it's not gonna. Can't imagine they would say anything. And yeah, they literally they come and pick everything up from the front step. The guy picks it up, throws it in his van. So instead of like me going to the post office and then like weighing it and putting it in the back and stuff like that, measuring it, when I choose pickup, it goes from me directly to the warehouse. So ad sales minus 73%, dude. I mean, mine's definitely no better. Well, okay, so mine's only down 26%, but because when we had this, I think it was down like 90 some percent. When we had this big sale, we sold the collector's edition of a game. So it was like, and this came through a promoted listing. So it's $470 just from one sale. So then like the week after, it like tanked. Sales are slow today. I think my sales are a little bit better than yesterday, but yeah, it might have been slow too. Sales have been dead the last 2 weeks. Yeah, I mean, I definitely aren't doing great. That's for sure. That's for sure. But I'm really happy that I started doing the comics. Like, I mean, obviously, if I would have been listing games, maybe they would have been doing, they would have been selling as well. But like, if I wouldn't have sold any, or if I wouldn't have listed any comics, like, we've gotten like 6 or 7 comic sales over the last like couple days. Like, I'm really happy with the sell-through rate or whatever with these comics. We go comic bundle. Yeah, so we've now sold. Okay, wait, no, I haven't. Oh, that's why. I need to go like this. I need to mark that properly. There we go. So now if we go to the comic bundles, we've sold 16 comics already. 16 comics in 13 days of having them listed. Like, hey, I am really, really happy with that. Do you feel like comics are more work? They're definitely less work than video games. I guess it depends. It's about the same amount of work. I normally test like. No, I guess if you're not testing the games and if you're not resurfacing them, no, it's probably a little bit more work, but like we're talking very, very minimal. I mean, it takes maybe, 5 seconds or so for it to scan on each side. So by the time you flip it, I mean, you're maybe like 15 seconds in scanning. And then, I mean, you've seen me do the listing. It's like, really, it takes, maybe 2 minutes. So it's a little bit longer, maybe. But it depends on how much you want to comp. Like, comping with cover price, which is what I use for the comics, is really, really easy. It makes it easy. So when it's a really expensive one, I spend a little bit more time on it. But compared to resurfacing games, printing artwork, testing, and then taking photos of and listing games, I mean, it's not even close. But if you're comparing it to games that you don't test, don't reprint artwork, don't resurface, then yeah, maybe it's slightly more, but I think it's like such a small difference. I don't think it really matters. But yeah, I'm used to testing and resurfacing and all that. So, okay, let me do. Bro, I absolutely hate licking these envelopes. I think I'm just gonna use tape. No. Yeah, I need to get this stuff out of the way, man. One really nice thing with small stuff like this or postcards and stuff like that is Canada Post increased their rates, their stamp rates. So like in the States, it's the same thing, like the Forever stamp, the price of that. So I bought a bunch of Forever stamps before they increased it. So I actually get everything a little bit cheaper. And I bought like I think I have either 300 or 350 of them. I have a lot, which makes it a lot easier or a lot nicer, I guess, when stuff like this sells, because I ship everything for way cheaper, right? So like I save 25 cents every time I use a stamp. So it only cost me $1.05 to ship that. So we profited 97 cents, which is actually, like, I know it sounds like a small amount of money, and that's not including the purchase price. Sorry, that's not profit. I think we paid like 30 or 40 cents each. We're profiting like 40 cents, which ain't a lot, but like you said, it's kind of farming feedback. And when people buy more, like, shipping price doesn't go up, because each one of those weigh like 5 grams. So I can technically have like 3 or 4 of them in one envelope before it costs me any more. Just sold Mario Kart right now. Thank God. Honestly, it seems like consistent small income, which is totally fine. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Mario Kart, Wii Sports Resort, like those games seem to sell really well. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Wait, okay, so that's, I don't know why I stood up. That's done there. Let's go back here. You need that stuff to sell, right? You need those small consistent sales. Like it's really nice when I buy a bundle, or like I'm debating buying a bundle and I see games like that, because it's like I know those are quick sellers. Right? If I just go and add up all the value, it's like, yeah, there could be a lot of value, but it's like, is it a Call of Duty game for the PS3 or whatever? Like something that doesn't sell really quick, or is it a sports game that, yeah, technically is worth $5, but how long is it going to take to sell? Cabela's, you know, stuff like that. Or is it like Mario Kart, where it's like, I know I can sell it within a few days. I think it's really nice to have, to know like what sells really quickly. To be like, yeah, okay, if I buy this, I know this is something I can go and get my money back pretty quickly on. Dude, I can't believe this Yu-Gi-Oh card is going to Serbia. I mean, that's insane. Just listed today. A lot of the Mario stuff sells fast, yeah. Yeah, it does. Generally, the games that are worth more sell quicker, depending on how competitively priced it is, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you just look at like sold listings, it's like there's multiple that sell per day with those, right? And even though it's a more expensive game, there's just still lots of sales, right? Yeah, and then so to ship to Serbia, it's only gonna cost us $3.76. Can I make up? No, I think I'm just gonna do this. Issue with stamps is that you gotta make up postage as best as you can without overpaying. Like, I mean, like I said, I have like over 300 stamps, but I don't want to go and use them for something like this because I won't be able to get it to the exact dollar amount. So it's like if I overpay like 20 cents, what's the point? Why would I do that when I can just slap on like a label and pay this exact amount? Dude, I think I have one Game Boy Advance game. I don't get them. Like, I don't go out of my way to buy them. Kind of like what you said before, like I don't have a console to test them. You were saying that, I think there was the stream before or whatever, you're asking about cartridge games. I don't have a console to test them. It also scares me about like reproduction stuff. I just have like zero experience with cartridge games and like how to spot fakes and stuff. But yeah, I think I've listed like one. I don't know how they sell. I don't know what ones are worth. Like obviously I know Pokemon ones are worth a bit more, but I think I have a few of them listed actually. Yeah. I think I have 3. This one staying within Canada. Save. See. Print. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go get some more envelopes here. Yeah, we got one more. Beauty, that one's light. Okay, so because that one was under 100 grams, we can ship it for $2.74 instead of $3.50. Did you just sell something? I heard a cha-ching. No, my phone didn't go off. It must have been you. It must have been you. Wait, or unless... maybe it was the song. But I have, like, poker chips. I don't think... you can't really see. I have poker chips that I, like... I don't know. I must have, like, ADHD or something. Always, like, with my left hand, like, my right hand is, like, on the mouse. And my left hand is, like, shuffling poker chips. But I have NVIDIA broadcast on, so you, like, can't hear anything. It's, like... Like, that is so loud, you guys can't hear anything. Which is exactly how I want it. Here, let me show you. I can't believe how cool this is. But if I go and I change it from that to just listen to like how loud everything is. And like I'm always like shuffling poker chips and you can even hear like the mouse click and stuff. Like dude, that is I can't. Like I don't even have my headphones on. I can't stand that. So now it's like doing the same thing. And the microphone's actually broken. The arm, it's sitting on the desk. So it's on the desk that's being like smacked. But I hope you got a sale. I hope it was not the poker chips and it was you getting a sale. That'd be pretty sweet. $2.74. Let's go back. Okay, we can do the 2 comics now. Let me go ahead and cut the cardboard up. Let's just take this one, actually. Let's just do this. Oh, I'm gonna need one more piece because this is for 1 comic. Let's go like this. Yo, let's get it cut. It's pretty much down the middle, actually. And then, yeah, even with this, it still fits really, really well into the rigid envelopes I have. And it's still under 200 grams, which if it was even a little bit more, I think it would increase shipping costs to the States by like, it's like $2. Like it goes up like 20%. So it actually saves us quite a bit of money. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen me do this a couple times. I even posted a video on it. Just put the comic like that, then I put another one on the front, and then I tape it closed. Basically just trying to make the comics as rigid as you possibly can. And it just can't get bent. Okay, and then one more. Perfect. And then that thing is sealed up. And then we'll check and see the margins on this one. I think this was a cheaper comic, so I guess I wouldn't be surprised if we don't make a ton of money on this one, but yeah, we listed a lot of cheaper comics. I mean, that's just what happens when you buy big lots, right? You're gonna get some cheaper stuff. So the fact that these are even selling, like, I shouldn't be thinking of it like that. I shouldn't be thinking of like, oh, we only made $1 profit. I don't know how much it's gonna be, but like, oh, we only made $1 profit. I should be thinking of it as like, wow, I just got, you know, $5 back from my investment, right? Like, I mean, it's not like I bought these comics to list a bunch of $4 or $5 comics. Bought them for the good ones. We listed multiple for like $40. So it's like, if we can go ahead and sell a few of these ones, we're doing a great job. Because really, the profit is supposed to be coming from the more expensive ones. So now this thing like doesn't bend at all. It doesn't look the best because we used like the prime box. But I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna mind. I don't think I've actually got any. I wanted to check. I've been looking at these reviews. I haven't got a review today, but I got 2 yesterday, I think, or maybe 2 or 3. I've been waiting to see if I got any reviews yet on the comics. And actually, I think it's just going to be easier to go like this, paid and shipped. We haven't sold too many of them yet, and I wonder if a lot of them haven't arrived there yet. Yeah, so this one is one of the states. Due to public authority? So what does that even mean? Yeah, this one's going to the States. So for some reason it went all the way to Ottawa. First. Okay. Well, I mean, that's pretty damn good, dude. Like, so they picked up Friday, and then it arrived in Ottawa like 4 hours later at 5. Dude, sometimes checking the tracking, it almost blows my mind. So these ones were letter mail, so we haven't got any feedback from those ones yet. This would be a pretty annoying if we had to go and do like a refund or something, or like, I know $20. Yeah, there was another one, and then yeah, so 2 of them were within Canada. This one was within Canada as well. This one did get delivered. It just doesn't update through eBay for some reason. So we haven't got any feedback on the comics yet, which kind of sucks because I wanted to see if people were happy with the way I'm packing it. I think it's really good, personally. And I wasn't going to add extra cardboard before because, I mean, I didn't want to spend money on it. But the fact that I have so much extra cardboard from all these boxes, I mean, it's working perfect. So let's weigh this one. It should be pretty much exactly 200 grams because the last ones were. And if not, we'll probably just have to lie and say it is. We'll say it's really close to 200 grams. Even 196, or even a little bit under. There we go. And then the tariff code is 4901.10. Howard the Duck. That's the one, right? Wait. Oh my god. Almost shipped the wrong comic to the wrong buyer. I have not made that mistake before. Holy shit. They were both going to the States. That's why I got psyched out. Not Howard the Duck. Perfect. It is the other one. Okay, confirm. So we're spending $8.11, which is exactly what the buyer paid for shipping. So we can go and update that. And there we go. We're done. Just fits nicely into this envelope. now is Howard the Duck. I wanted to do, I don't know why I thought it was Howard the Duck. I wanted to do this Prince Valiant one first because it was worth less. And I wanted to see what the margins are like. So, $8.11 in shipping. Boom. So we profit. Whoa, that is. Actually, no, that's pretty much exactly what I thought. Okay, let's add it up. We got paid out or a net return of $1.86. But we spent 10 cents on the board, or on the bag, 20 cents on the bag, 20 cents on the board. And then the envelope was 74 cents. So we came up with a profit of 82 cents. And this is like the worst case scenario. Because this one sold 10% off. So it sold on a promotion. It went to the States, which has the most expensive shipping cost, and it's calculated, so we don't get to profit anything. We also pay the 13% on the shipping as well. We also have an international fee. So this is like legit the worst case scenario because this was my floor price on a sale, all of that other stuff. And we still ended up profiting at 82 cents. But I'm scared to run anything over 5%. Yeah. I mean, I know, like now that I list stuff, I know that I do 5% on Wednesdays, 10% on the weekend. And sometimes, like, depending on the item, like a lot of times for games, depending on how long I've had it listed for, or if it's a reproduction, I will as well. If it's already 10% off, I'll send another 5% discount. But it just depends. I mean, that's obviously in my control when I send offers. But like if I just run a flat 10%, I'm actually going to change it for next time. I don't want to go and run 10% on anything over like $40. Just because of all the sealed games that we listed, I don't really want to go and sell those all at 10% off yet. In the future, once they've been listed for a little bit longer, but I think those are like more niche items. There's not as many people, there's not many listings for like sealed Xbox 360 Silent Hill games. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's that competitive that I need to run the 10% off. If someone's really interested, they'll either send me an offer or I'll send them an offer if they're watching. But I think doing a 10% off sale is probably not worth it on those ones. But on cheap stuff like comics and video games, absolutely. Like, I mean, 10%, we took 50 cents off. Who cares? Get rid of it, you know, with this cheaper item. But it obviously depends what it is, the value of it, how long it's been listed, all that other stuff. So let's do the next one. And this one came through a promoted listing as well. Sorry, that was the other fit. The next one we're going to do didn't come through a promoted, but this one was also promoted. So that's another, you know, ding. So this was literally like the worst case scenario, and we still profited 82 cents. So I'm still happy with that. And again, it's not like, yes, we profited 82 cents, but we also recouped, what was our total payout here? Okay, so I guess we recouped $2.49 from our purchase. So it's not a lot, but we spent $250 on comics. Hey, there's 1% back in our pocket. Well, let's just think about it like that. This, actually, it's already cut. Oh, and I did get another good compliment on my packaging on, is that there on a postcard or on an FDC? But someone left a good review. Like talking about the packaging, which I always like seeing that. Like that's something that I try to do like as much as I can is the packaging. Like lots of times if it's a disc or like a game, if there's no manual, sometimes the disc rattles around. So I put an extra little bit of bubble wrap there in between the disc and the case. So then it stops the game from popping out. I know some people put like a piece of tape or something like that, but I always try to ship stuff as good as I can, or for like all the cards. I mean, that Yu-Gi-Oh card sold for less than $2, and I went ahead and put a top loader on. And the top loader is worth like 50 cents. I mean, obviously the cost gets passed down to the buyer, but I think it makes people feel, you know, if they buy something really cheap like that Yu-Gi-Oh card, I think they would feel okay with buying something really expensive from me as well. Which is kind of what I want, right? Even though I sell cheap items, I don't want people to think everything is going to be shipped bad or shipped like it's a cheap item. And I mean, really, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much more expensive. Like I said, everything's being passed down to the buyer. Recurring buyers is the goal, absolutely. And I mean, I've showed a couple times. Like I have some repeat buyers that have bought like 10 plus items from me. I had this one guy. He was in the Whatnot show. He's bought like out of the Pokemon cards that I've sold, like he's probably bought like 80% of my sold Pokemon cards. He's also bought some games from me. He's bought some movies. He bought a Wii U stylus. You know, like he's bought so much from me. And I even went in the other day. He overpaid for shipping. For some reason, combined shipping didn't work. He didn't reach out or anything. But I went ahead and sent him a message and said, hey, I'm going to refund you the difference you paid in shipping because it was a repeat buyer. Now, if it was like one-off buyer, I probably wouldn't have. I probably would have pocketed the $1 or $2. But because it was a repeat buyer, I wanted to go ahead and show him some love, you know? He didn't respond. Like, he didn't see it, but don't matter. Okay, I don't even know why I'm trying to get this off. This is literally going on the outside. Yeah, reoccurring buyers is nice, and then also buyers that buy like multiple items is really nice as well. Like that was one thing that I didn't like when I used to offer free shipping, and I used to like hide the shipping cost in the like item price, the price of the item. But I found there was too many people that were like buying stuff. Like the one guy. Sorry, this is loud. It seemed like every week he was making another purchase, and it's like, well, okay, now I gotta go and buy another, or I gotta, you know, send you another envelope. I gotta send you or buy the shipping again. It's like if you would have bought more than one item, I would have saved a lot of money on the shipping. I don't like free shipping either. I think there's maybe some situations where it's good. I think the shipping, like at least for me, the cost just varies too much, right? Like with the games, for example, depending on the weight of the game, like if it has a manual or not, it's either going to cost me $2.74 in shipping or $4.50. So I could be paying out of pocket $1.76. So it's like, I don't know. It's just, I think some people should be using free shipping. I don't think everyone should. I like using free shipping on the styluses. I do free shipping on because if they buy like more than one, it doesn't cost me like any more money to ship. And it also just makes it easier to, how do I word it? When I did free shipping, it was also a pain because it's like, obviously I would go and put the cost of shipping in the price of the item. But I still like using calculated to go to the States. So now it's like if the item was $5 and I charged $5 for shipping, now the item is $10. Well, the shipping is the exact same amount for the American buyer, but is now the item's $5 more expensive. So yes, I'm profiting a lot more, but I'm also losing a lot more sales because the item is now double the price and the American buyer is paying the same amount in shipping. And honestly, lately, especially with these comics, we've had a lot. Look, we had 2 American buyers. Both of the comic sales are going to the States. Like, I do get a decent amount of American sellers, especially on more expensive items. Like, if the item needs tracking, it's cheaper to send to the States than it is within Canada. Like, 90% of the time. I feel like I just ramble about the same thing every day. Like, how many times have we talked about shipping and stuff? Okay, here we go. Let's go get shipping label. Let's weigh it. 195 grams. Both of these were current or modern age. I think if they are silver or even golden age, I think it is going to be a little bit more expensive to ship, but I'm not sure. We do have a decent amount of silver. We have like 3 golden. I'm not worried about that, but I'll have to see when we sell a silver age comic how much it's going to cost in shipping. Done. Let's back. Howard the Duck. So this one's a better example. We didn't have any promoted. It sold for $1 over our floor price, so not a lot. It also went to the States, so we pay the international fee, all that. But our net return, we pay how much? I can't remember. Is it 63 cents? Yeah, 63 cents each. So we came out with $3.46, so about $2.46 profit on this one. And again, it was only $1 more than our floor price. So awesome. And we have lots of comics listed for $20, $10. A couple listed for $40. I think I even have one listed for like $55. It's a bundle. Issues 1 and 2 of, I don't know, some movie. So that's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, this game is also going to the States. One Stop Electronic Shop. Oh yeah, it's 2 games in 1. See, like this one doesn't have a manual. I find that OG Xbox cases are a little bit better. But sometimes I'll go ahead and put the bubble wrap in there. You always get worried when companies buy your stuff. It definitely makes me think, like, did I sell it for too cheap? Why am I being sent to receiving NDE? Yeah. I know, I'm assuming, I guess, some of them have, like, customers that are like, yeah, I want this game. Do you have it? They're like, no, I can order it. But, like, I mean, I know I didn't sell this game for too cheap. This game has been listed for 4 months. Like, it's been listed for so long. It's nothing special. It's a racing game for the Xbox. But yeah, I do get worried sometimes. Like, am I selling it too cheap? And I've looked, and I mean, the one guy, he was selling it for more, but it's like, he bought the game for like 10 and was selling it for like 14. Like, sure, you can have that little bit of margin, I guess. Damn it, this one's gonna charge me exactly what the buyer paid. So we're not profiting in shipping. That's okay. Tariff code for games, 120 grams, $8.11. For video games, we do go to price charting and remove it from here. I used to do this for movies as well, but really is kind of just a waste of time for movies. And I mean, not that it's a waste of time for games, but like having a price charting is cool because it shows you a value. Wait, that really just say $20? I mean, again, we've had this game for so long. We've had it listed for 4 months. it wasn't complete in box. So I mean, it's going to be in between, and this is exactly what the buyer paid, right? Like, I mean, my payout's going to be a little bit less, but the buyer paid $15.93. My payout's $5.43. That's a massive difference, but it's because it went to the state. So I mean, yes, this buyer paid price charting value, right? I didn't get paid price charting value anywhere close to it because a lot of their purchase price was shipping. Yeah, that's crazy because it passes up all the time. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's worth a little bit more, but I mean, it's been listed for 4 months, right? It's been listed for a while. Probably just slower sellers. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it went up a lot in just the last 2-3 months. Can you guys even see that? Wait. No, you guys can't even see that. Look at this. Look at the fucking graph, man. Who knows what caused that jump? But I mean, there's also probably not a lot of sales history. So it could have been like 2 or 3 expensive sales bump that up. But I mean, it's saying it's worth like 15. This is Canadian, right? So if we go USD, this is American. So complete in box is 17 American. Loose is about 10 American. But that's crazy. This says 1 sale per day. This says 3 sales per year. Yeah. Oh, whoa, no. Damn it. I don't know what I just did. Next item. Oh, yeah, I need to put a purchase price in for these, dude. Bought those back in November. It's just because I got a console and I didn't know what to go ahead and say I paid for everything. Ooh, this was going to be interesting. This one is a repeat buyer within Canada. And I'm going to see how much it's going to cost me to ship. The combined shipping wasn't working before. Combined shipping is just shit in Canada. But I'm going to see how much it's going to cost us to ship now. Because I made some adjustments and I made it a little bit cheaper for the buyers. Oh my god, excuse me. Made it a little bit cheaper for the buyers. But as long as this is under 200 grams, we're going to be chilling. But I don't know if it's going to be. $202, that's close enough. 202 grams. So the buyer ended up paying $7 for shipping. And either I can profit a little bit. Oh no. Wait. 200. Let's look at these games. So either I can profit like $2 in shipping, or I can add tracking for this guy for free. Oh, it's not Spog. I mean, yeah, it's within 2 grams. It's really cheap. Profit. I mean, no, I mean, yeah, sorry. Like we would still profit on the order. I just mean on the shipping. Yeah, we'll do it that way. It's fine. Like, yeah, we would still profit on the order. I just didn't know if I should profit or like upgrade to combined shipping. No, we'll do this. That's fine. I'll do it the cheap way. But yeah, so typically if that was a game, let's see. if that was a game, would I have lost money? Is that a good shipping price to charge? Let's just see. If we go, it would have been like 250 grams. If we go add, I want to go ahead and delete that one. Let's see. So they paid $7 in shipping. How much would it have cost me? Pretty much the, I mean, I would have made a little bit of money, but I think charging that amount is good. Yeah, I charged them $6.98 in shipping, and I would have paid $6.28. So that worked out good. Now I know in the future that the shipping price that I like arbitrarily throw out there is good. There we go. And that. It's also sometimes nice to go ahead and get tracking, because there's, especially, well, this guy has 253 reviews. Especially if they have, they don't have that many reviews. I really like to do tracking, just because so many people put the address wrong. I shouldn't say so many people, but a lot of people don't know. I've had like 8 of them where the person didn't know that they had to go and put the unit number when they lived in an apartment complex. They just assumed the delivery driver was going to know where they go. Where's Trim go? Wait, what is that? What do you mean? Benefits. Oh, stream crew. Wait, was it? Was it me or was it you? You think? I don't see any. I'm not sure. I think okay. Yeah, I think okay. Yeah, the bitrate didn't crash, or didn't dip. It might have been you. I don't know. So we were having issues before though, so I just wanted to make sure. So yeah, I had to restart stream because I didn't realize. Or whenever I record the video, I record it in better quality. I recorded in 4K. So when I tried to stream, I forgot about it. So it was like trying to stream in 4K, and I think YouTube might let you actually, and I think Twitch does as well, but they cap the bitrate. So it's like even though it's 4K, if I'm like moving at all, it looks like garbage. Like some people, even like in CSGO and stuff like that, they stream at a lower resolution, like 900p, just so they can go and get the most amount of bitrate. So it's like, it looks the smoothest. But dude, this video is doing so much better than normal. And like, I'm very surprised that the average view duration is this good as well. Like I thought because I didn't instantly start unboxing the games, that the view duration wouldn't be that good. Thumbnails good, thank you. Yeah, dude, thumbnails is like, I mean, I struggle with everything, like the editing part and like trying to keep it entertaining and stuff. Cause like, I mean, I think I'm decent at like just talking through it, but like trying to keep someone's attention is difficult. And like trying to like edit cool stuff in, and it's like, I'm talking about games. Like, I don't know, can't add like flashy transitions and stuff, but thumbnails is another thing that I struggle with. But I think this one was pretty good. I think it was all right. Good enough. And I tried to like blur out, so you saw Silent Hill, but you couldn't see what the title was. So if you know the genre, I mean, you're going to be able to guess Homecoming, but that was all right. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, compared to my normal videos, this one's doing a lot better. Like a lot better. So this is like comparing other videos published in 30 hours or whatever, like how long the video's been up for, like 32 hours. So it's like typically I would be down here like 30 to 70 views, but we're at 450, like smashing it. And watch time is insane. Like I typically get more watch time on like YouTube shorts than YouTube videos. Like I get like 4 or 5 hours on YouTube shorts, but 36 already on the video. No, the video's doing really good. Video's doing great. Happy with it. Cyro. This is going to New Brunswick. Can mark a shift, and I just threw in a PlayStation 1 case for this guy for free. Because we got a bunch of them for free. We got like 70 free ones. And I mean, I think I paid... How much was it? I think for the cases, like these like little plastic dinky things, I think I paid like 10 cents each for. And these are like 30. So these are, 3 times the amount, but they're still cheap enough to use where I don't feel like I'm throwing away money. Giving this guy a free case. Like it's still not like I'm giving him a ton of value, but I think he'd appreciate it. Getting like an actual PlayStation 1 case, like an actual jewel case compared to like this flimsy little thing. Okay, I need to go get the other envelopes. I think the envelopes are actually in the garage, so I'm gonna run up there quick. Just give me a few minutes. I gotta go grab. One sec. Yeah, we have two. Yeah, we have 2 more. Damn it! I thought I had the right amount of envelopes in here. Okay, didn't see them. Oh, are they in here? Some of them are. I don't think all of them are, but some of them. Good enough for now. I don't remember. I think they might be in the garage somewhere. Just didn't want to rummage through everything and take all the boxes down. And I knew my cousin just dropped off some. I bought back from him. Knew they were here. Transferring you to the photo booth. Photo time. Hell yeah. Those listings up, man. Send a photo of your photo booth. If you can put it in Discord. Like you sent the back wall of your setup. I want to see your photo booth. Because like I know Zen, he has like an insane DSLR and he's got a massive setup. And then I kind of feel like shit because I got 2 little white pieces of like plastic board from Dollarama with this lamp that I found upstairs. It's just like, you cheaper. Okay, good. Makes me feel a little bit better. Makes me feel a little bit better. $6 grams. So for ones like this, we're actually profiting a tiny bit on shipping. So the buyer pays $4.49, which is exactly what it would cost if it's a little bit heavier. But because it's a little bit lighter, we profit at like $1.76 on shipping. I'm really torn with what to do. I know like Zen, Rory, he divides it, right? So it's like if it's lighter than what they paid, he profits 60 cents. If it's a little bit heavier, then he loses 60 cents, right? So it kind of averages out. This way, I always profit, and I don't think I'm really losing customers for charging 60 cents more in shipping. But, I don't know. I really wish I could do calculated on that. Well, sorry, I mean, I could do calculated on that, but I just have to weigh each one when I'm listing it, which is not. Oh, wait. Did I package up the wrong game? I might have. I have 2 that look very similar. Oh, I'm flying. We have Spyro the Dragon, and then we have Spyro the Dragon Collector's Edition. This was back before I skewed everything. We might have messed up. Might have to open up that envelope. Damn it. Wait. Yeah. Okay, I packaged the wrong one. Not a big deal. We'll open it and then we'll tape it back up. Yeah, this is Spyro Year of the Dragon Collector's Edition. Not gonna be so silly, you know? Oh, and this one isn't resurfaced either. That makes sense. This one is Spyro the Dragon Collector's Edition. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then yeah, Spyro the Dragon is the one. So not Year of the Dragon. Okay. Very last one here, we got Resident Evil. I think this one. Is this one of the states? It is nice. Love American orders because they always have tracking. Okay. Is a little bit heavier, which is okay. Resident Evil came to 120 grams. Tariff code at $8.11. It is going up a little bit. I remember it used to be like $7.98. They're talking like 13 cents that went up, but unplug that. This. This one gets dropped in here. So it's this. And the rest of those I need to weigh tomorrow. And if we get any other packages, I'll get them packed up as well. But that should be all of them. Excuse me. Yep, that is all. I got all of these. Excuse me. It was only $125. 9 orders is pretty good, but just lower items or cheaper items sold, which is a little unfortunate, but overall not bad. Sales weren't too bad. But unfortunately, I am gonna have to go and end the stream here. I will be doing another stream tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be finishing all the comics. We actually don't have that many left to list. Like 20, maybe 30 of them left to list. We don't have many at all. We have 444 comics, but we also did a lot of bundles. Like we've already got $70 out of our 250 back. And we've sold 16 out of 444 comics. Like that's crazy. That's done, that's done. And that's done. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And yeah, like I said, there will be another stream tomorrow. We'll finish up all of the cards. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, okay, sweet. I actually bought this one and then I returned it on Amazon because I have some bigger items and I'm like I couldn't take photos of them in there. I was like, well, and dude, to get even like a little bit bigger, it was so much more expensive. It was so much more expensive. So I was like, whatever, I'm just going to go ahead and deal with what I have now until I feel like I really need to go and buy something better. But I just didn't want to get anything really, really small. I mean, it's not that I list a lot of big stuff, but like even now for comics, like I don't know if a full comic would have been there. Maybe it would. Maybe it would. Yeah, it probably would actually. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll catch you guys next time.